If you are looking for a career change, or you are feeling underemployed or even an unemployed victim in this long recession, this next 5 minutes may change your life. Right now, there are millions of people just like you sitting at their computers, sending out hundreds of resumes, answering every job that sounds like a good fit, same as you, and usually getting the same results. And those hundreds of people may have the same or better qualifications than you do. Unfortunately, you are all competing for the same limited number of job postings. And that's poor odds in today's soft job market, especially when you consider that internet job postings only represent about 10% of all available jobs. And if 98% of people are using the internet as their major research source, that means the internet is vastly oversubscribed. There are thousands and thousands of people chasing exactly the same job as you.
The question is, how many of those internet job postings are positions that are in a sense left over? Senior management tends to fill key positions informally or internally first and then post for what they can't fill later. R.L. Stevens' clients approach decision makers directly and at the beginning of the hiring pattern before job posting or placement, which eliminates most of the competition.
Now let's be honest here. How many responses do you get from all of those applications you send out? Are those responses from ideal opportunities, or are they just a compromise to see if you can get back to work or change your job? Now, to be successful in a strategic career search, you'll need to construct a solid plan to overcome any perceived liabilities, such as gaps in your employment, age, too long or short employment stints, and maybe a narrow industry focus. For example, the longer you're working below your proper functional level, or you're out in the marketplace unemployed, the more employers may be concerned about your organizational value or ability, or they may wonder why someone isn't hiring this person. And this is particularly true if your goal is to transition out of a soft industry or advance or change functionally.
R.L. Stevens operates in both the private and corporate outplacement field and provides clients with the keys to authentic success through positioning and branding, access to leads and openings, unadvertised opportunities, and deep-level market exposure research in the advertised and unadvertised marketplace. You probably have sent out 20, 50, 100 resumes or more, contacted everyone you know in your network, had a telephone interview or two, but no offers at the correct level. Someone else got the job. They may have had better credentials than you. You may have been told you were underqualified, overqualified, or not suited to the position, or maybe you never even heard back from them. Can you really afford to wait that long? If you've reached the point of having too much time on your hands, frustrated that no one answers your resume, can't seem to get past HR or the gatekeepers or get an appropriate interview, you probably feel you're vulnerable and feel almost forced to take a lesser position than you should just to get back to work. In other words, you are expected to make a compromise in both job and income. The fact of the matter is, you are vulnerable. You are negotiating from a point of weakness.
Most employers believe that hiring employed candidates is less risky than hiring unemployed ones. However, in a recession, underemployed, unemployed or not, generally the ones who gain quality interviews are those who clearly prove immediate benefit as a solutions provider to employer business challenges. It's clear that unless you change what you're doing, unless you obtain a significant competitive advantage, you're going to keep on getting similar job results. How frustrating is that?
Here's some important news. There are many people just like you who right now are running successful professional searches. They are not victims of this recession because they are armed with unadvertised opportunities and specific focused research and the ability to connect their skills exactly to the employer's needs. What better way then to have you see video testimonials and read success stories of some of these candidates who, just like you, had the feeling that they needed to run a professional career search campaign. They can tell you their own success stories, and perhaps you'll see for yourself the benefits of running a professional campaign. Simply log on to www.executivejobOffers.com for executives and www.interviewing.com for professionals, and then open the testimonials pages.
Now, if you're interested in corporate outplacement programs and products, here are a list of companies and organizations who, over the years, have engaged us to help their downsized employees find new employment.
We found that successful career and job seekers target the decision maker with a resume designed for line management, not HR. They turn the interview into a discussion, positioning their talents to the hiring manager and the employer's goals. They expect to receive multiple offers because their direction, branding, and interviews are all in alignment. They expect to negotiate the best package available, and most of all, they enjoy their search. And they don't worry because they know it will soon end to their total advantage.
Now consider this. The candidate most qualified with the best education and experience is not necessarily the one who attracts employer attention. The job is usually won by the most prepared candidate who expertly and quickly demonstrates value and tangible benefit to an organization.
Quality interviews are obtained when you strategically study buyers' or employers' needs to create linkage. The positioning or career focus and your targeted communication or branding connects you to the business challenges that organizations currently face. Employers connect these challenges to your proven talents to solve their problems. They are looking for the benefit of employing you. And when they find it in your marketing presentation and through an interview, they hire you.
In an article on careers that appeared in Business Week recently, it stated that to gain exposure to the best jobs, you must firstly penetrate both the advertised and unadvertised job markets. Now, if you would like to meet and find out about your marketability and how you might qualify for this exclusive proven method and attendant program analysis, and if it could work for you or not, at no cost, no obligation, call or email me at the numbers and information shown at the end of this video. You can talk directly with me or any one of my colleagues nationwide for a confidential assessment. We change lives. If we feel you are genuinely marketable, we are confident we can change your life too. Now, contact me today. You have nothing to lose except being the victim of a terrible recession, and you have everything to gain.